Closing my eyes, I can picture that little girl walking on a sunny day barefoot, carrying a plastic bag with her notebook inside. I can picture her running so she won't be late for her afternoon class. Little does she know that one day she'll be able to change the lives of other children like herself. That little girl is me. My name is Verde Lobo. I was born and raised in Cape Verde Island. I am a recent graduate student from Washington Adventist University. Our university is known for a gateway to service because we strongly believe in giving back to others. It is with great honor that I'll be representing my country in Miss Africa, USA. Growing up in Cape Verde was very difficult. My family didn't have much, especially when it came to school. Me and my sister had to share notebooks. I remember clearly the first day that I got my notebook, which contained 20 blank pages. It was a happy moment for me because most of the time I had to share my notebook with my little sister. I had to rip my pages off to give it to her, and that hurt me. Knowing her, she always liked to express through drawings, but the notebook wasn't enough for both of us. I remember the time I had to borrow books from my friends. It put me behind. I missed some of the assignment, and it was very difficult. I remember one afternoon playing outside with my friends, and I noticed this little girl approaching us. All I could pay attention was to her bright pink backpack. My mind started filling with wonders. How many books did she have inside? What kind of materials? And I remember my friend saying, I wish I had that backpack. It was that moment that grew a desire, a wishing to have what she had. That evening when I went home, I told my mother about that little girl I saw that afternoon. And I asked her, why is it that we don't have all the materials that we need for school? And my mom didn't have an answer for that. All I can see was tears falling off her eyes. And I couldn't understand. It hurted her more than it hurted me. It was that moment that I realized she wasn't able to provide us with the materials that we needed in school. It is from that struggle of my childhood that inspired me to make a difference. That is why I have created an organization called Little Crowns. Through Little Crowns, I'll be able to help those kids in Cape Verde and nurture them, provide them with the tools that they need to succeed in school. But my ultimate goal is to help every child around the world because I believe education will give you an opportunity to escape poverty. Did you know more than 72 million children of primary educational age are not in school? 759 million adults are illiterate and do not have the awareness necessary to improve both their living condition and those of their children. The cause for all this is marginalization and poverty. I believe every child in the world deserves the opportunity to be educated. One of the biggest contributors to global poverty is lack of access to education. It is difficult for children in poverty to overcome the obstacle they face and escape their circumstances. As Nelson Mandela once said, education is a powerful weapon that we can use to change the world. These kids need a voice, and I want to be that voice. I want to be that voice that speaks for them, even if I have to learn other languages to get this message across. I believe every child deserves an opportunity to wear the crown of achievement. That is my mission. That is my goal. Thank you.